Welcome back, adventurers. In this week's episode, we have a mystery we are trying to solve and we need your help. We have a whole host of Patreons coming and going and having amazing experiences on Expedition Barefoot. And we also share some practical tips and tricks that are really handy to know on a boat. So kick off your shoes and come barefoot with us.
Here we are sailing in the Eastern Mediterranean along the turquoise coast of Turkey. And we have found the best areas to sail are between Bodrum and down the coast past Marmaris, Fethiye and as far as Kakova. This stretch of coast offers very pleasant sailing in protected waters, and you can find protection against winds from any directions if it ever arises. Also, it is not affected by the Noltemis that blast down the central Aegean during the summer season, which makes sailing in Greece more of a struggle. The crossings from Greece to Turkey are also only 10 or 20 miles, so it makes it very easy to cross over. So along with great prices in the shops, amazingly friendly locals, almost everybody speaks English, and there is no concern about your personal boat and dinghy safety. This has been by far the easiest and most pleasant area to cruise in the Mediterranean for us. Of course, there are other absolutely gorgeous and spectacular places all around the Med, and the other places offer different benefits. But for quality of cruising life, this area is top of our list in the Med, so if you're going to be sailing in the Mediterranean, we would highly recommend that you do visit Turkey, especially this area between Bodrum and Kakova. Please add your comments as to which places you think are the best, either from our videos or from your personal experience.
Okay folks, so we have paddled all the way around the corner to the famous Blue Lagoon and we're rafted up. And we're having a cruisy paddle, and it's about what, 4:30, 5, maybe 5 in the afternoon.
Still warm.
It's still got, the sun's still got a bite. And see that mountain there, guys? Well, we jumped off that mountain this morning.
And somebody holding us.
Yeah, but apart from that, we jumped off the mountain.
We jumped.
They call it flying. So this morning we officially flew. But this is the Blue Lagoon with these two lovely souls.
Was the flying good, girl?
Yeah, it was good.
You were very brave.
Yeah.
We were very impressed with you.
Who wants to go first?
Yay! You didn't even look scared or anything.
No, she didn't.
Even though I almost slipped, but somebody caught me.
Yes, brave little Brinley was almost ready to take off and a gust of wind filled the chute, dragging her, and then stumbled backwards on the runway. And as they tried to take off, then failed to have enough speed and came back down to the ground. So had to run again to become airborne. Finally, success. Yep, we saw that.
Mum was having a heart attack. I'm like, oh, I just can't even look. That was fantastic, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so the gift that I have for both of y'all is this.
What is it? Oh, yay! Gluten-free, fat-free, and low sodium. That's exactly what we need after this week we've had of ice creams. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's been lovely having you guys. I hope you've had
It
lots
has.
of fun.
Oh my gosh.
It's been
It's been fantastic.
fantastic. And you know, we'll never
really good.
forget because we've got all those memories on film as well.
Oh, she's asking about our next visit.
Well, you're welcome to come anytime.
Hope you had a great...
Love that you guys came to spend time on Expedition Barefoot. We got to know you personally. For everything. I don't cry. She doesn't cry. She's not crying. keep us posted. We want to know how you're going. And
Okay. See you, Brinley. Bye.
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 Love you guys.
Love ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
And then there was two. So how about you shout me a cup of coffee and something before we go back to the boat and start some work, huh? So we had to come into town because we have to change our transit log. A transit log is changing the crew list. So when one crew leaves, you have to register new crew coming on board, because if you get pulled over, you need to have all that up to date. So we came here to these guys. They're very efficient. They said they'll have it done in about an hour. What's your name?
Sarhan.
Sarhan.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Sarhan.
Nice to meet you too.
And Sarhan is going to take care of our transit logs, so
Thank you.
we'll be back to collect it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And the writing I wrote on his desk.
No problem.
Go on. It's a very simple process. You're taking the paper. At Bosburn they did it in about 15 minutes. I just sat and waited.
And the passports.
Yeah, you need all your papers, so your insurance, your cruising log, your boat registration. I've got my boat in a company name, so we need the company papers
Your boat.
also.
What do you mean your boat? Did you hear that, guys? Did you hear that? His boat.
Elizabeth's boat. Elizabeth owns the boat. Anyway, I'm a director on the company, but all the shares are in Elizabeth's name.
Woohoo!
So, if you want a boat,
Just
guys,
what they
you have
should
to you have to chat up this one, because she's the one that owns the boat. Okay, everybody, we need your help to solve this really strange mystery. We have found these really unusual streaks of colour in various places around the boat. Here you can see on the transom steps red streaks, and in other places green streaks or spots. Here on the internal steps going down into the hull, you can see a fairly bright red streak again, and we do have similar streaks in the upper lounge and on the roof of the steering station. Also, to let you know, the marks do not come off easily with simple cleaning or detergents. They are very resistant to being wiped away. So guys, we really do need your help to work out here exactly what you think these streaks are and how you think we can fix it and also prevent it from happening again. Please write in comments below if you have any idea what they are and how we can solve the problem. So this is a bit of useful information for people with the Leopard 45s. Obviously the watermakers always are fed into one tank in the Leopards, and in the 45s both tanks are here in the forward cockpit. Our watermaker is fed into the forward tank here with a black tube there, and it goes in right there. The problem with this is if you're wanting to make water, or for whatever reason you're wanting to put it in the aft tank, it's a bit of a nuisance because it doesn't give you that option. Now you can rig a whole complicated thing with valves and switches and all that if you want to, but I must say what we've done is just rig up this simple bit of hose pipe. Obviously to get these out you've got to push the pipe in, you've got to hold the little valve, then the pipe comes out. But to get this to flow in, I just put the tube in there. Has to flow downhill, so bit of hose pipe, and there is the water flowing into the aft tank. Now I don't have to do this very often, but when I do have to do it, it's very useful to have an option or way of doing it. So there you go, a short bit of simple garden hose and into the tank. I just put it a little bit further in so that it jams, and of course the trick with this is that pipe has to be facing downhill, so the water coming out of that pipe goes into this pipe at about that point and then flows downhill to there. For Leopard 45 owners, here's a really nice easy trick to solve that problem. Oops, there's something I haven't done. See the dinghy moving a bit in the waves. I'll let it happen a bit more. See that? Okay, don't want to have that happen. Of course, we've been in such flat water previous to this. What I do, and I don't know what everybody else does, you need to have two lines to stop the dinghy moving one way and then or the other. So I put this second line through that little place. Okay, so that's not triangulated, you can't move at all. One place it could move is at the back here, and if it gets rough I have a third line on this end, which I think I will do because it's beginning to bounce a bit. See that bouncing, I don't want that to happen. So we have this line that we bring around here. That line now keeps this end of the boat in and not rubbing on the cover. Elizabeth's doing the laundry.
Love it. Okay guys, so we thought we would just share this little funny little thing.
It's a dilemma.
It's a dilemma according to John. But the thing that he just asked me is, he said, why do you eat your corn round in a circle like that? And he eats his corn
Along.
like that. I mean, he has his reasons, because he puts the butter on and it's salt and pepper and eats it like that, like a typewriter. Ding, 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 ding. I go round and round and round because I just have always done it like that. We were just wondering,
What do you do?
how do you eat your corn? Because I'd never really thought of it before.
And which is the right way?
Yeah. So leave a comment below. Let us know how you eat your corn on the cob. And yeah, why?
Because the whole world's future depends on this particular issue.
We love human behaviour. It's been a busy expedition, full of learning, laughter and real hands-on experience for our Patreons and friends that have come aboard this year. They have learnt what it's really like to live and sail on a boat. These folks found out. They didn't just come along for the ride, they got stuck into it, learning new skills and truly lived the sailing life. Many have left with a deeper understanding of seamanship and have even taken steps to organising their own boat or beginning their own journey towards full-time cruising. If you'd like to join us just like they did, head over to our Patreon page. Not only will you be supporting what we do to save lives around the world, you might just find yourself sailing alongside us on the next big adventure. Having personal chats with us, extra content and early release of our videos, and even finding out some real juicy info when you're part of our inner circle. All of our contributions go straight to TUFMINDS charity and go directly into saving lives. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and thanks to our awesome Patreons whose money helps us save lives around the world. Please make sure you subscribe and ding the bell so you don't miss out on any of the exciting upcoming episodes. Hold on to your dreams because like the wind in the sails, they propel you towards endless possibilities. Go do the leg thing. Go do the leg thing and then go do the arm thing and then you got to lean back like this. That's what you do.